Let there be light. Greetings and salutations. This is your girl, Outspoken Diva, and let's have a talk about it Tuesday, shall we? Uh, yeah, y'all have asked me questions. I'm not gonna make her answer me questions. We're just gonna go on and do this on the Talk About It Tuesday, and that'll be it. Kevin Samuels died. Condolences to his loved ones. I think I've heard a mother and a daughter. Uh, and prayers going out to the lady that was in his presence when he passed away. Um, I don't I don't mourn him, nor do I definitely don't celebrate that he died. I was not a fan, but it was because I was not a fan. As in, the only things I ever heard that he said were clips that everyone would put on most of the time Twitter. I never saw him. No one on my Facebook timeline ever posted anything that he said until he passed away. So people had, comments about his death. But most time it's things that I see on Twitter, maybe occasionally Instagram. But I mean, it was always the negative things that he said. So I didn't see anything that he said that may have been positive until after he passed. So I can't say that I was a fan because I didn't consume his content other than, like I said, the clips that I saw. And of course, the world being that it is, of course, it's the salaciousness, it's the negative stuff. And yeah, me being overweight, plus size, whatever, fat, whatever word you want to call me, woman over 35, I'm a leftover. So, you know, I wasn't, he didn't think too kindly of a person like me. So, okay, that's fine. But, yeah, but like I said, I'm not supposed to dance and shout because he did. And, but the conversations that I keep listening to, everybody's talking some good things, people that I follow, they're, I am not following anyone who celebrates him dying. Okay. I'm also not following people who they're actually only one person, but she still wasn't like mournful. Oh my God, my leader. No, she just, she also, watched his stuff. But I can say this: there's a conversation and anything that we can take from this man's life. There is a song that keeps coming to my spirit when it comes to that, when they say that, man, may the works I've done speak for me. May the works I've done speak for me. While I'm resting in my grave, let nothing ever left to be said. May the works I've done speak for me. And I have to say one thing that spoke about Kevin Samuels, he got a conversation started. Good, bad, and indifferent. There was a conversation that was because of him. And all the conversations that I've been listening to, there is one that's not being said, and this is why I have a platform, because I get to have my say. I hope that high value and low value terms, those two terms, go to the next world with him. Whatever new life is for him, I hope they go with him. I don't want them still in this lifetime. I mean, I know that's not how the world works. I mean, the internet is forever. That's why I'm careful about what I say on this platform. Um, but I don't. Maybe because I wasn't a fan. Maybe because I wasn't. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I'll call it that. Okay. Maybe because I wasn't a fan and I did not know. I high value, low value. And it seems to me everything, because I heard some of the things that he would say to the gentleman. I didn't understand you know, him asking some guy about, how big is his, peen and stuff. And, I'm not saying everybody got to put sugar on their tongue, but what I'm saying is high value and low value seems to be only valuing material things or wealth and riches and things of that nature. I've never heard of anything or any talk about him. What about, or is this person a decent person? Because, and sometimes I really wish the high value men, even though they're not going to talk, because high value men are not sitting around talking about these things. They're just out being high value. Okay? That's probably why they, you know, th- th- I doubt any, especially black man that's of high value. Until this man died, I bet they had never heard of him. You know, I bet the Caucasian men that people feel that are high value, I bet they had never heard of him. And I just wish sometimes, and I know they didn't, but I wish that sometimes the high value men would speak up and, chime in sometimes. Because what does it mean? Low value. What does that mean? And there doesn't seem to be a mid value. I guess you're just one or the other. You're high or low. That's terrible. And I really wish it would just go away because it does. What I'm hearing, it does not speak to what kind of person are you. Are you a decent human being? What about your heart? Do you love? Do you care? Are you moral? Do you have morals? Are you evil? Are you good? Are you bad? That kind of stuff to me would value, or it's worth so much more than material things. I mean, I just read an article, a news report, that there's this wealthy guy that, who's supposed to be buying, the uh, app with the birdie. Um, he doesn't have a permanent address, right? Homosexuals, don't try it. Don't use that as your example. It's not gonna fur. Don't try it with me. Well, homosexuals, they don't try it with me, but don't try it. That is not your excuse to use him. Um, the one that keeps sending people up to up in space and stuff. Well, just kind. I know that's somebody y'all consider high value. Not, not he's not a person of color, but um, he's just been. This woman said that he was lewd with her, and he paid to silence her for $250,000. Well, apparently that wasn't enough because she's speaking. She was a flight attendant on one of the aircrafts that goes to space. So, yeah, he was very vulgar with her. So, yeah. Now, if this is a person y'all consider high value, it says a lot. You have people who run companies. That the world's biggest store guy. He can't seem to he didn't value a contract, a moral contract that he was supposed to with his former wife. Y'all think of that as, someone who can't, because marriage is a contract, you know, y'all think that's high value? I mean, again, I just hope it goes away. I mean, I know it's not, but eventually I just hope we start speaking better, you know? And, like I said, the man passed. It's unfortunate. I mean, he at least passed away in care. What I'm hearing, the person that he passed away in their presence, she did care about him, because that's care for someone, because there are some people out here who don't care and would have left him there, wouldn't have made a phone call or anything. So he was, at least cared for. If not in love, because his mother was very hurt about the way she found out. But you know, it says a lot. And like I said, this value talk, low value, high value. Yeah. To me, I just think, even, they said that he spoke to men and that were low value. Um, but then you turn around and use the language to talk to women, you know, about, are they a four, or what's the rating that you give you? It's terrible. It's the same language that incels and men who like to just hunch on women, but they don't really like women. They don't love them. They just want to have sex with women. Yeah, it's those kind of men. Those guys who I'm a good guy and feel like they're entitled. It's the same kind of language, and I just don't understand. For you to be helping people, why would you use their language to talk to people? So, yeah, but you know, I just wish the value stuff go away, and I wish people would find their own self value, your own self worth. Value what you value, and it just. I mean, I give it to him. He gave me, like I said, conversation. This polo left over now has to ask a question. Somehow or another I gotta add. Figure out how to. If I meet a guy or somebody online, they high value and stuff. Just like when they say they want a good girl or a good woman, I gotta ask for their definition about that. I gotta ask their definition, about that too. Hope it goes away, cause I don't want to have to have this conversation. I don't. Oh well. Let me know how you think. I know I'm rambling at this point. Let me know what you think in the comments on the video, the blog post, or the social media site that you see this on, okay? Other than that, talking to you in adult terms.